Can you beat Borderlands 2 while only using items found in trash piles? Episode number 4. And starting off from last time when I absolutely struggled in the wildlife exploitation preserve because every single enemy here was at least 3 levels higher than me. And it definitely didn't help that all I had was just white rarity weapons, a green shield, and a crappy class mod. The only redeeming quality of my entire loadout was that my grenades were pretty good, but obviously I don't have an unlimited source of grenades. So the main thing I needed was a bunch of XP to get to level 19 to use every weapon I've found in the wildlife exploitation preserve. And there are 2 main ways of getting XP in this game, and it's just side missions or farming bosses for their XP. And my weapons are terrible, so that cuts out any boss fights. So I head straight to Sanctuary and get as many side quests as I can that give out a good chunk of XP. So as I finally make it back into Sanctuary, I head straight to the building where Lilith and Roland are, but I forgot that Tannis existed, so I went to her first and saw what mission she had. So I grabbed hidden journals and doctor's orders because I might as well do doctor's orders while I'm doing the whole Bloodwing thing. It's not like I need to farm the midgets or anything, so I might as well finish her mission. It's extra XP for later on in the game. Then I check what missions Lilith has, and as usual she is bloody hopeless. And then I head to Dr. Zed, see what he's doing, and I help him with a little surgery problem. Then I grab the iridium that was from his body, bring it to Tannis, talk to her, and that's an easy 1400 XP. Then while walking in the streets I realise that the sheriff is having a problem with these 4 very guilty looking guys, and he needs me to figure out which one murdered some guy. And because I played this game before and I've done this mission before, I know it's the 3rd guy. So say goodbye to the killer, and say hello to another 1400 XP. Then we head to everybody's favourite, legit businessman, Old Mate Marcus. So I grab the Safe and Sound quest, and a quick tip for everyone out there, the Rock Paper Genocide quests are an easy 5k XP. Takes like 3 seconds for each of the missions, and you get 1400 XP each time. Super duper easy, always do it if you need the XP. But now that I've gotten everything I need from him, it's time to head to the bulletin board, grab the Good, the Bad and the Mordecai quest, and also the Clan War quest. And head to everybody's favourite incest child, Scooter. We've got the Cold Shoulder, Swallowed Whole, and the Overlook mission. And now it's time for some of the quests, and the first one I did was the Safe and Sound quest, because I would have thought it's the best one to quickly get XP as I'm fighting a big old boss. And Blue went down very quickly thanks to my grenades, and the quest is completed. And that quest got me to level 17, now I'm in the dust doing all of the side quests I can do here, starting off with the Good, the Bad and the Mordecai. And 5 minutes later I'm fighting Mobley and Gettle, so I spam grenades and I put them to sleep. And the mission is done. Then I had the positive self-image mission that I got from Ellie, and all I had to do was basically just kill 6 bandit technicals, and then place all of the statues, and it's done. Then we've got the Clan War questline, and we're starting off by framing the Zaffords and Hodunks by blowing up an important part of both of their places. And they did not like this whatsoever, so they both declared war on each other, and I'm the one that has to do all the work. So the Zaffords give me a mission first, and he needs me to follow him into his basement. Little bit suspicious. Then it took about 5 minutes for his character to actually move out of the spot so he could give me the items that I need to go bomb the damn Hodunks. Couldn't really tell if it was like a dance or him having a stroke, but in the end I finally get the bombs and I head to the Hodunks to bomb their cars. So I kill their pyrotechnician and accidentally blow the bombs way too early, but I just easily kill them with my guns because they take like 3 shots to kill. Anyway, I make it back to Ellie and it's time to get to the next mission. So this time the Hodunks got me going to the Zaffords and killing their bagman. I guess the bloody idiots couldn't figure out that I was the one that destroyed their cars, but in the end the bagman couldn't stand 20,000 grenades exploding in his face. And that mission was finished very quickly, so then the Zaffords sent me to go burn up all the trailers in the Hodunks trailer park. And that was even easier than the last mission. And in response to that, the Hodunks sent me to the Zaffords place to kill everyone at the bagman's funeral. Little bit overdone, but it was still funny. And spamming MIRV grenades was absolutely working, and especially with the ammo vendor right next to me, I could restock whenever I wanted. So just spam as many grenades as I can. Got rid of every single one of them, except the 2 at the end. And while they did manage to kill me, I woke up and killed them both pretty quickly. And because I killed everyone at that wake, it was time for them to finish it with a giant war at the end. And I chose to go with the Zaffords because, well, I can't be stuffed fighting Mick Zafford while he's invisible. And there we have it, all the Clan War missions are done and dusted. finally. But I'm still not level 19, so I decided to head to the fridge and do both of Scooter's weird ass missions. The first one being Swallowed Whole, where I have to find some guy named Shorty, who's stuck in an invisible stalker. And when I kill that stalker, I then have to kill him, because of course I do. But that was a very quick and easy mission, so easy XP. Then we move over to the Cold Shoulder mission, where I have to get 5 flowers and also 5 slices of pizza to summon Lainey White, who is Scooter's niece who he wants to fuck. So it feels a little bit illegal doing this mission, but worth the XP. And she was a bit hard to kill, but the grenades helped a lot. Then I make my way to the Highlands, because I'm very close to level 19, but not quite there yet. And I do a very annoying quest for Tanis, and it's the Hidden Journals one, where I didn't think they were going to be that hidden, but of course they were. And it took me nearly 10 whole minutes just to find all 4. Jesus Christ. Then finally I do a quick mission for the town of Overlook, just to deliver a bunch of medicine to everyone in town. And finally, after all this time, I've reached level 19, and it's time to go to Wildlife Exploitation Preserve and absolutely destroy everything there. Because I got this corrosive SMG, this slag RPG, this pretty decent looking Hyperion shotgun, and this high damage looking Torg assault rifle. So I should be quite set. So I get to the Wildlife Exploitation Preserve, and I see how my gun does against all the stalkers. And in comparison to before, it absolutely melts the bastards. Then I get through most of the place pretty damn easily. But then it's time for the first big hurdle of this place, and that would be the super badass loader. And while it did take quite a while to beat, I did end up beating him in the end. Barely. Then I went straight through, I killed all the loot midgets, but they didn't drop anything. And it was just basically a big ol' run straight to the end to fight Bloodwing. And Bloodwing absolutely sucked to fight. Not only does it fly in the sky, so it's incredibly hard to hit with a Torg assault rifle, but most of his attacks one-shot me because, well, I've got a crappy shield. But then after about 4 minutes of fighting this bastard and dying once, I finally get him after he gets trapped, and I just take advantage of the situation. But then poor Bloodwing dies, I grab the thing that I need from him, and I get the fuck out of there. And when I get back to Sanctuary, I turn in the mission, and that gets me to level 20. And now I get to do the mission, the Once and Future Slab. So I make my way to 1000 Cuts, then I go towards the Slab King, and in my way are about an infinite amount of damn slabs. Then I find Face McShooty and shoot him in the face, and that's when I finally make it to the Slab King. But I have to go through initiation, so I decide to not do that, and create a badass Raging Goliath to do all my work for me. Then 4 minutes later, he's finally become a Godliath and killed the last enemy. But somehow he's now too strong to be pulled in by my Singularity Grenade, and I got shit scared. But he seems weirdly weak for a giant Godliath, and I end up just destroying him with my assault rifle. Then I get to witness the biggest surprise in Borderlands 2 history. The Slab King turned out to be Brick. Oh my god. But then the Slab King's place gets raided by all the Hyperion robots, and I have to help him. So after about another 4 minutes of constant screaming and punching from Brick, we finally defeat the last damn robot, and it's time to go back to Sanctuary. So I just turned in the mission we just finished, and the next thing to do is get the final piece of the puzzle before the big bunker fight. But we'll be doing all of that next time, because this is the end of the video, and thank you for watching.